Up next, the Rockets taking on the Spurs. For the Houston Rockets, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Spurs, Rockets, coming right up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs. This is going to be a great test of their ability to match up against any style of opponent. The front office had that in mind when this roster was constructed. We'll see how it actually plays out tonight. Love to watch this guy, Russell Westbrook. Is there anybody who looks to score the ball with more intensity, Shaq?
Well, Kenny, he's not a guard. I know it says guard on the paper. I don't know what that is. He's strong, explosive, and the guy never gets tired. Keeps coming at you.
You know what he is?
What?
He's a guard. Kenny?
Well, he's got a big motor too, Ernie. This guy is unique and a unique once-in-a-lifetime talent. His incredible endurance is probably what separates him from most players.
If he's not a guard, what is he?
Unguardable.
Oh, brilliant. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of fashion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Smitty, we have a good rivalry game tonight with 2 conference foes. This should be a beauty.
Yes, indeed. I think the fans feel it. The coaches feel it. Us as announcers, we feel it. The atmosphere is going to be great.
It is indeed. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now DeRozan. Murray outside. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Gordon, the pass to Tucker. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And it's blocked. Outside, White. Here's Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Here's Murray after Clint Capella's bucket. Inside. Aldridge down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Murray against Westbrook. Murray, no good. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Gordon missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Gordon against DeRozan. Murray outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Free throw good, Murray. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Back to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Off target from the wing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
DeRozan passes to Murray. A floater. Rebounded by Capella.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Murray. White the pass to Purdy. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge kicks to White. Over Harden. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. Good.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Off with the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one is good.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook.
A different look now for San Antonio. Mills passes to Lyles. Shoots over Capella. Shot's good by Lyles. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Here's Mills. James Harden picking up that last basket. Basket counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. So he gets them both. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Lyles. Gay with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here is Green. The pass to Rivers. Here's the 3. And Green with the basket on the assist by Rivers. And it's a tie ball game.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Green. Now the dish to Gordon. It's Rivers on the wing. And another 3 for Houston.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Houston on top as they end the first quarter with a 13-4 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Russell Westbrook, a surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
We've got Gerald Green. He's out there with Rivers. Gordon is out there with Clint Capella. And it's House in a power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Carroll. Rebound by House. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Green. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media, aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. And the Spurs with possession. The Rockets making the shot. Stolen. Oh, and here comes House all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Gordon. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. Aldridge comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bryn Forbes. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Westbrook leading the charge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. James Harden, he's checked in for Green. And San Antonio with the change here, too. White, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Murray. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
DeRozan against Harden. Unloads from 13. It'll go. The Rocket lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from DeMar DeRozan.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Westbrook, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. The Rockets pull it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Murray following the basket by Russell Westbrook. A floater. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
Steve, we've seen a few guys score close to 70 points in a game recently. Devin Booker of Phoenix certainly has gotten to that mark. Who might be the next guy to get to 70?
I think James Harden, because the way he shoots the 3-ball and gets to the free throw line, he's one. Steph Curry for sure. Kevin Durant. And I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Now here's Mills. Pass to Pirtle. Now Aldridge, guarded by Harden. Aldridge inside. Rebound by House.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here is Pirtle. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in his league with his overall play.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Spurs also with the sub. Rudy Gay's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Rivers against Murray. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the 2nd quarter. Watch out.
Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Increasing his versatility every year. DeRozan causing defenders fits. Good example right there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
First free throw is good.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Capella, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, you look at the explosiveness of Russell Westbrook. Even when defenders have position on him, he can accelerate past them and rise above the rim. He's a terrific athlete who plays with a sharp edge.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is over.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Rocket 2, and it's Gordon missing. Spurs trail by 18. White with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The pass to Murray. He kicks to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle showing a little speed and some handles on that drive.
Houston leading by 16.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Harden's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Just 2 to shoot. And it's White missing. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
On the free throw, no good.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
Now here's Carroll. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Aldridge. Shoots over Capella. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bellinelli passes to Lyles. White looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Lyles. And the layup falls. Lyles got his second basket of the night. Houston leading by 20. Westbrook with it. He's got 15. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. House is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. And here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the triple.
Shooting over 43% from distance during his college career. This is Forbes' specialty.
Here's Harden. Gay with the block. .130 left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Westbrook. It's Carroll on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Bellinelli. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. Westbrook drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first free throw is good. Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Marco Bellinelli. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The shot by House is no good. Spurs trail by 18. Passes it to Gay. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Rivers. No good from Gay. Houston leading by 18. Rivers gets a wide open look. Here's Westbrook. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 10. Pass to Mills. Launches it. That shot misses. And so it's the Houston Rockets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Tucker and Capella are up front. Russell Westbrook out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. On the wing, DeRozan. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. Now Gordon. Over DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Rivers with it. He dishes it to Gordon. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And finished off by DeRozan.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
And here's Gordon. The pass to Tucker. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
And both free throws good for White. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Rivers. Here's Capella. No good again that time.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Murray. After Eric Gordon's miss. Got a piece of it. And Murray, here we go. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Now here's Harden. Capella finds Tucker. Over Aldridge. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Knocked away. Here's Aldridge, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston.
And this is what you sign up for when trying to defend Aldridge. The pump fake, just one of many tools in his arsenal.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
Russell Westbrook in for Houston. He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now, here is Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both. Now Murray. Down low, here's Aldridge. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. Gordon with it. Now guarded by DeRozan.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
Shooting for Houston, Eric Gordon. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Gordon hits both of them. Spurs trail by 12. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Kicks to DeRozan. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. That misses off the backboard.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Westbrook. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Murray.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now, here's Westbrook. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Aldridge against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White up top, guarded by Tucker. To halt the run. And that one hits back iron. Westbrook with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. Great crowd tonight, but what made the difference down the stretch?
We just trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing tonight. You know, it was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And, you know, we got a good victory at home.
Big win, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.